And we are live! Hello everybody, where's my game capture gone? Excellent start! Really, Streamlabs? This is how you decide to do me? Excellent, great. It's been a week. Hi everyone! You know what? Just for the sake of the VOD, I'm gonna go out and start again. And we're live, for real this time. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones wherever you might be. I'm Emma, and welcome back, at long last, to the House of Hubris here on twitch.tv/Saracent. Where, yeah. Life's been a lot lately, but let's not talk too much about that. It's been a week while I've been away. Many good things have happened, many less good things have happened. Many things just keep on happening in the world, you know how it is. But anyway, here we are. We're playing Murder by Numbers. It's this. The music is cute. I've played a bit of this before, but I've reset the save data. It's very anime. Murder mystery in 90s Hollywood. I just thought this might be something nice to chill with. And, you know, we've played enough murder mysteries on here before. Thank you, Abby. It's good to be back. So I guess case 1, on which I currently have an F? Yeah, well that's because I haven't started it yet. Game. Chill. This will override. I don't have an autosave. I deleted all my data. Scout OS. Initially boot up. Do all of the things. Oh no, a visual ontology database. Oh no, our test server. Oh no, our checksum. I am Scout. I can't see anything. I know, I'll run the visual recalibration routines. Data damaged. Test sequence. Words. Haha! This is what this is. This is a Picross game, except it's also a murder mystery. I really like Picross, and frankly, it's the kind of low-effort thing I'm here for right now. The basics of image reconstruction are simple. See that grid? By filling in certain squares, a picture will appear. The clues on the side of the grid tell you which squares to fill in. Once you've filled in the right squares, you'll complete the image. For those of you who don't know how Picross works, this is how Picross works. See how this row has 5 written here? That means there are 5 connected squares. Yeah, that means 5 connected squares in this row should be filled in. Since there are 5 squares in the row in total, that means all of them should be filled. Let's fill these in now. Great. See how the clue there went grey? That means you followed that clue properly. Now we're going to introduce the other important part of image reconstruction puzzles. Marking squares that must be empty. Take a look at this column. Take a look at these hands. See, me get instantly derailed by a Talking Heads reference? Never. The one clue means that only one square in this column should be filled in. Because one square is already filled, that means none of the others can be. So we should mark these squares with a cross to remind us that they shouldn't be filled in. Mark these 4 squares with X's now. Can I right click? Yes. Can I right click and drag? Beautiful. Great. Now do the same for the second column. How good is the music in this game as well? It's just very, very old school in a very pleasing way. And the 5th column. Never trust them. Okay, we're nearly there. This row has a clue of 2, which means 2 connected squares are filled in. Because we put in those X's earlier, there's now only one place where this other square can go. Fill it in now. Now do the same on this row. As you can see, marking squares with X's is really important and makes reconstructing the images much easier. Image reconstruction can be boiled down into these 2 tasks: filling in squares that are correct, placing X's in squares that cannot be filled in. Now use the techniques you've learned here to complete this puzzle. I mean, this is a 5 column. Oh, you need me to mark all the X's as well. Come on, game. You found right arrow. That's right. Arrow. Yay, we did a visual ontology test. Oh, it was an arrow pointing right. Okay, on to the next one. Oh no, we have so many arrows. I like how we've got the kind of fisheye effect, like this is being projected on a CRT. Next, let's look at a really useful technique called overlapping. This row has a clue of 4. Remember, that means that 4 connected squares should be filled in. Given there are 4 connected squares and only 5 possible spaces, that means there are only 2 possible places this group could go. Look at the 3 squares in the middle of the row. Notice how, no matter where we place this group, these 3 squares are always filled. That means that we can safely fill them in now. Go ahead. Good job. This is overlapping, working out which squares will always be filled or always empty, regardless of where the group goes. Let's try a few more examples. Take a look at this row. This one only has 3 connected squares, which means there are 3 possible positions it can be in. Even in this situation, there's an overlapping square, the one in the middle of the row. Fill it in now. Notice how this row has 2 number clues. This means that this row has 2 groups, one of 3 connected squares, and one that is just a single square. Groups must be separated by at least 1 blank space. So for example, in this instance it must go 3 squares, at least 1 blank square, and then 1 final square. Given that there are only 5 squares in the row, there's only 1 possible layout that will fit here. Fill in the highlighted squares, and then put an X in the square we know must be empty. We can do some more overlapping on this column. Given that we already have one of the squares filled in, there are now only 2 possible places this group could go, and 1 more overlapping square. I mean, that square would have been overlapping, whatever. Fill in that square now. Did you notice that in the previous case, the last square will never be filled in? Crossing out squares you know must be empty is as crucial as filling them in, so let's cross that out now. On the subject of crossing things out, notice how the last column has been completed already by following other clues. Cross out all the other squares in this column so you know to keep them blank. Excellent work! Now, use all of the techniques you've learned so far to finish this puzzle. Okay, so that has to go down there, that's there, block that, that's there, block that, there. I won't necessarily narrate all the procedure of every Picross, because it's a Picross. There's only so much I can say. We found dog. We did the thing. A dog. How cute. Let's try the others. Oh no, there's so many corrupts. Like I say, the distortion, that's not good. Okay, let's try to bring the visual sensors online. Where am I? Accessing memory. 85% memory corruption? How? What happened? I should try and find a way out. Oh, it's a garbage bag. I mean, this seems like the place for it. Pictured my Twitter right now. Wait, does that mean that this is a garbage dump? Did someone throw me away? Choose your difficulty level. Ah, normal. I do many Picross. Many. Hello, Minty Mari. Yes, Murder by Numbers. I, like I say, started playing this a long time ago, but never got very far. Several hours later. In this studio. And that's how I discovered the missing murder weapon. It was inside the butler all along. My god, I can't believe I didn't think of that. I couldn't have done it without your help, Detective Oates. After all, someone had to distract that swarm of bees. Ha, you're right. We make a great team. It's just like you were in the neighborhood. We'll always be where we need it, Oates, because wherever there's murder, there's mystery. Music by the same person who did Phoenix Wright. That tracks. Cut! That's the last of the reshoots, everyone. Great work. Enjoy your summer break, okay? Thank God for that. I hate reshoots. Like, I already nailed it the first time. It's not my fault I'm surrounded by a bunch of talentless idiots. Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry, Anna. You're not an idiot. Wow, Becky. Anna, can I see you in my office real quick? Sure. I'll be right there. Another meeting with the showrunner? I wish he paid that much attention to the real talent around here. Better along now. Keep it together, Anna. 4 months until next season. 4 months before you have to talk to her again. Thanks, Becky. Hope you have a great summer. Hope you have a great summer. Ugh, what a sucker. Please, come in. How's it going? Your wife doing okay? My wife? Yeah, she's fine. Do you have any idea how much effort it took me to not do that in a voice? Well, you know which voice. We're not doing all of Blake's lines as Borat. Listen, this is hard. Yeah, so this is the thing. This is a mixture of Picross murder mystery and visual novels. All of which I enjoy. Did we get cancelled? Rephrase, okay. We didn't get cancelled, did we? I thought the 5th season was already confirmed. The show's fine. The numbers for last season were great, but it's about your contract. The contract? I don't understand. Also, I've just noticed Honor's shirt brought to us by 90s bus upholstery. I wish there was something I could do, but... Wait, are you firing me? This isn't what I want. You're the showrunner, Blake. Don't act like you've got no choice. No warning, no negotiation. You're supposed to be my friend. Please, Honor, I wish I... Try! I can't. What about the show? You can't just get rid of Detective Oats. The fans will go crazy. You're telling me 3 weeks of hate mail just for changing the theme song. But sometimes things come up. Unexpected things. I have to do whatever it takes. The network put forward the idea of a talking poodle a few months back. I might try it out. Animal companions are big right now. Right. Replaced by a dog. That's dignified. I know this is coming to bad. Forget it, Blake. I don't need your sympathy. What I need is for you to have my back like you always used to, but I guess that's not going to happen. Okay. Brief moment of real talk. I did not expect this game to open quite so close to home right now. Let's shout at TVXX. Because I haven't been doing enough of that. This isn't what I wanted, Honor. I swear. I wish I could believe you. I can't believe this. 4 years of hard work and then I'm out, just like that. What am I supposed to do now? Miss Rahi, good to see you. Say, you haven't seen any kids running around out here, have you? Sorry, no, what do they look like? Freddy Funcho Audience Escape. I mean, the again there is doing so much lifting. The Freddy Funcho Audience Escape again. Not since they started strapping them into their seats. It's just I got a report about kids spraying graffiti on the studio lot. Same thing happened last summer. Now, but look at me going on. You must have finished filming by now, right? Oh, yeah. I'm finished. Like, not coming back finished. What? No way. Yeah. Blake isn't renewing my contract. Oh, geez, that's awful. I thought you two were friends. Me too. And what about money? What with your husband being out of the picture, wasn't this your only income? Gosh, I'd be terrified if it was me. I'm getting stomachache just thinking about it. I was trying not to think about it, Bill. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry, me and my big mouth. But you'll be fine, Miss Mizrahi. I just know it. I'm sure you've got a plan. Yes, so far the plan is go home and find something strong to drink. Just for the record, because this is a new game, let me know if the audio mix is alright. I feel like the music is reading a little high, but I don't know if that's the mix or just my headphones. Also, I need to drink water. I'm told that this is good. Also, I've just noticed the startled bulldog patch on Bill's shoulder. Just like, there's a story there. You take care of yourself, okay? Plenty of people here will be sad to see you go. Me included. Thanks, Bill. Hey, shouldn't you be looking for those kids? Kids? What kids? Oh, right, I better go. See you around. Honestly, Honor is just a vibe on every level already. Now, where to put my car keys? I thought I had them in my handbag somewhere. Check to votes. I don't know who was talking there. I am not in the mood to sign autographs right now. Oates isn't my name. I'm just an actress. And this here really isn't a good time. Ah, it was you. But I need your help, Detective Just an Actress. I'm not a detective. Could you please just... You're not a fan? What are you? I am Scout. Is this some kind of prank? Processing. Prank. A practical joke. A deception. No, I'm not a prank. I am Scout. Alright, where's the hidden camera? I'm equipped with a digital imaging device, if that's what you mean. It isn't hidden, but it may be hard to see from where you're standing. Do you have any other questions? Listen, this is all really clever, hilarious really, but I've had a bad day and I'm not in the mood. Unless you can find my car keys, I suggest you get lost. I can help find your keys. I can find anything. Activating object identification mode. Puzzle start. Okay, so what's this? 5x10. But, well, 3x10, essentially, because both of these are crossed out. So we know that all the 3 rows are completely filled in. And that's your 6 there, and there, there, and there. Not those, that. That does not look like our car keys. You found car key? Oh no, we're still on F. There! It's in your bag. That's not my car key. That's a tampon. Oh. Tampon. Made from absorbent. I know what it is. I just don't get how this is supposed to help me open my car. Oh, yes. Sorry, I'm detecting multiple faults in my object recognition systems, and But I really have to be going. Wait, I still need your help. I told you I'm not a real detective. Hell, I'm not even a fake one anymore. What could you possibly want me to help you with? I don't remember. Great. Well, good luck with that. Now get lost, will you? This isn't funny anymore. Oh, okay. I swear, LA gets weirder every day. Now, where are those keys? Oh, maybe I left them back in the studio. Why did you have your car keys out in the studio? Scout's kind of adorable. Oh, they must be around here somewhere. Ah! What was that? Sounded like it came from Blake's office. Location unlocked. Office. Comma Blake's, presumably. You now have access to the map. Use the map to open the map. Map. Ah, yes, I've forgotten this whole interface. To the map. To the office. Becky, I thought I heard a scream. What's the matter? Did your assistant bring you non-ionized water again? He's dead! That man dead? Blake! I just came in and I think I'm gonna hell. Hey, don't leave me in here on my own. I mean, it's better than vomiting on the crime scene. Oh, hi, Honor. Did I... Oh my god, is that Blake? What happened? I don't know. I heard Becky scream and... Oh, jeez. What are we going to do? We got to stay calm. Right, I can do that. What? Who do I report this? I'm not qualified for this. They taught me how to check ID and how to operate the little gate. But not this. We have to call the police. Oh, yeah. Good idea. Call the cops. They'll know what to do. They're professionals. You just wait here. It'll all be fine. Jeez. Just seeing the blood there makes me feel all queasy. I mean, that's one thing. Is that normal? Bill! Right. Yeah. Police. Sorry. I'll go get help. Blake. Why? And this is why you should never have trophies in your office. Episode 1. Show's over. The police are here. And he was just lying there. Bloody hell, I'm sorry, Honor. No one should have to see that. I just don't get it. Who'd want to hurt Blake? Also, the fashion sense on this individual. I mean, look. Is this not? I mean, I said Honor was a vibe all the way down. Casey is a vibe even further down. I mean, look. Wonderful. I want that jacket. I just don't get it. Who'd want to hurt Blake? Is this everyone? Oh, staff present and correct, sir. Well, everyone except Blake on account of his being dead, no. Oh, jeez, me and my big mouth again. Sorry, everyone. I just can't believe what's happened. We've always... I'll take it from here, thanks. I'm Senior Detective Jerry Cross. I'll be leading the investigation into the death of your showrunner, Blake. I realise this is a difficult time for everyone. If you work with me, we can see that justice is served. First off, who found the body? Let's not ask extra questions. Becky found the body. I came running when I heard her scream. He was dead when you found him. How should I know? I'm not a doctor. Becky, he is trying to help. Sorry, Detective, she's obviously still in shock. And who are you exactly? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Also, I don't know why this detective has turned into sub-Luther, but apparently that's what you're getting. Anna Mizrahi, I'm an actress. Anna Mizrahi, huh? Well, I'll be. You probably... Oh, that's not him. You've probably seen the show Murder Mystery. I played Detective Oates. Of course he's seen it. We're a smash hit. Yeah. That must be it. I'm Becky Cole, by the way, star of the show and soon-to-be winner of this year's Starshine Award for Best Actress. Hopefully. Glad to meet you. Now what I need you to do is... An autograph, of course. I'm going to have to ask you for a small fee. I don't want your autograph, Miss Cole. I just want you to think about what you saw. You'll all have to submit statements after I've examined the crime scene. Do you need anything else until then, or can we go? I think we could all do with some time to process what's happened. Hold it. No one's going home. There's been a murder. I don't want anyone leaving this room until I've got the place secured. Understood? I've already forgotten how I was doing him. Yeah. You're being cute, right? You can't lock us in here. There's no bathroom. Use a paper cup if you have to. I want to keep all of you in one place until I've got the facts straight. Listen, senior detective, I am not going in a cup. Where do you think we are? A frat party? What's your name? Casey LeBeau, award-winning hair and makeup artiste. Enchanted to meet you. Aren't you Brits supposed to be good at keeping things bottled up? Well, now's your chance. Frankly, when I want my theme music to hit whenever I'm explaining what my whole deal is. Any other questions? Who's that hiding in the corner? Me? I wasn't hiding. I got nothing to hide, Mr. Cross. Officer Cross. It's not officer. It's senior detective. Who are you? What are you doing here? Right. Senior detective, got it. The name's Tully. I was just getting a drink when all hell broke loose. Senior Inspector, sir. No idea what's going on here, but loving the voices. That's my streams. I too often have no idea what's going on here, and I have no idea where the voices are going until they happen, but here we are. This is what happens when you come to a stream done by somebody who does voice acting. Let me say it slowly so you get it. Senior detective. And I meant, what are you doing here in the studio? What's your job here? Oh, why didn't you say so? I'm a handyman by day, bodybuilder and model at night. I'm gonna be the next Schwarzenegger. That's great, and I definitely want to circle back around to this. But we still haven't solved my Wii problem. God's sake, I'm not your babysitter, Mr. LeBeau. The matter is closed. As for everyone else, I don't care if you're an actress, the next Schwarzenegger, or William Goddamn Shatner. You're all suspect until I say otherwise. Fun legal fact, William Shatner is always a suspect. The cops have to rule him out when they investigate any crime. You, security guy. Bill, wasn't it? Take me to the crime scene. Everyone else just sit tight while I do my job. The real crime around here are those eyebrows. Someone needs to pluck those girls before they get into a cat fight. I suppose we're stuck here. So, Tully, let's talk about your body build. Several hours later, SpongeBob interstitial. Bang on door. Come on already? Let me out! Would you stop making so much noise? He obviously can't hear you. It's Friday night and I'm supposed to be at a party in like 3 hours. How am I supposed to get ready if I'm stuck in here with you losers? Realise Blake's dead, right? And all you can think about is just a stupid party. Just because Blake's dead doesn't mean my social life has to die too. Oh well, the passive aggression helped. It's about time. I thought you were ignoring me. I was. But I kept it that way too. I found this guy in a hallway over by the set. Got any other potential suspects wandering around I should know about? Not that I know of. I hope you're right. Could do without any more surprises. Good idea. Surprises can be pretty dangerous at your age. John, you're gonna stay here until I say otherwise. Got it? Yes, Detective. Hi, I'm John. John Redfern. Well, looks like you're stuck here with us now, John. You better not need the bathroom. Oh my god. You're Miss Terry. Yeah, I know who I am, thanks. And you're Detective Oates. Wow. Am I guest starring in a new episode or something? Normal laughter. Right. Hilarious. Who are you again? Don't worry about her, she's just starved for attention. So, you a new crew member, or...? Me work on the show? I wish. No, I'm just a fan, like, the biggest fan. I can't believe I'm actually talking to Becky Call. This is amazing. A fan? Well, why didn't you say so? It's always a pleasure to meet someone who appreciates my talent. I seriously can't even. Everyone on Usenet is gonna go nuts when I tell them about this. Oh my god, he's one of those freaks from the internet. What if he's the killer? The 90s, everyone. Killer? What are you talking about? Come on, Becky, he only just got here. I mean, she's not wrong. She's right. We've known each other for years. If anyone here is a killer, it's someone new. Thank you. I'm just trying to be smart about this. There's a first time for everything. Unless... Why didn't I see it sooner? Honor did it! Excuse me? Could someone maybe explain what's going on? Think about it. She is the one who just got fired. What the what? You got fired? It happened right before this thing with Blake. I didn't know how to tell you. You don't need to be Miss Terry to realise that's one hell of a motive for murder. Don't you go throwing stones, Miss Glasshouse 1996. We all know you and Blake were fighting over your new contract. I don't have to listen to this. Don't you walk away from me. Could someone please tell me what's happening? Just understood there like, well, that episode in my life has come and gone. Wish you joy of it. Everything's falling apart. I just wish I could do something instead of being stuck in here. If I could get out. Maybe I can help. Am I hearing voices? Maybe we really have been locked in here too long. Hello. It's you again. What are you doing here? Helping. Do you need me to find something? I'm good for tampons, thanks. I was wrong that time, but I know I can do better. How do I know I can trust you? I don't even know what you are. Ask me anything you want. I'll try my best to answer. Question. Scout. Hello, detective. Just an actress? Please call me Honor. It's a pleasure to meet you, Honor. I am Scout. What would you like to know? What are you? First things first, what are you? Good question. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer. That's why I need a detective. You don't know anything about yourself. I know I am a robot. I'm equipped with radar, an imaging camera, and over 200 megabytes of storage. Which, I mean, this is the 90s, that was a lot. So you're some kind of flying camera? Unclear. Most of my subroutines are corrupted, but many are for searching optical data and matching to known objects. However, most of my object database has been lost. Yeah, that explains the tampon thing. How did you lose so much data? I don't know. My memory banks were severely deteriorated when I came online. Huh. Seems like you're quite the mystery scout. I mean, yeah, he's a flying TV with arms. Where did you come from? I was hiding under the tech. I didn't mean in here. I mean, who made you? Ah, I don't know. Well, that taking no warranty card, but you don't need any spare parts. Okay, let's work backwards. How did you get here? I was following the street when I saw it. Murder Mystery, solving mysteries every Thursday. The billboard outside the studio. Wait, no, that was on a billboard outside the studio. Do you solve mysteries on other days as well? I don't know if I can wait until Thursday. You said you were following the street. Where were you before? A bad place. There were broken electronics everywhere. No wonder I was damaged. You mean the scrap heap? Who would throw something like you away? That's what I want to find out. So, what do you want from me? I told you, I'm not a real detective. I understand, but perhaps you can help me find one. Scout, I've got my own problems. One of my friends is dead. Also, maybe you haven't noticed, but we're locked inside a break room. I can't help anyone right now. Then let me help you. I can find a way out of this room, so you can prove your innocence. Then I'll be free to help you. It's logical, is it not? Can't argue with that. How do I know I can trust you? My friend is dead. For all I know, you could have killed him. I would never hurt anyone. I don't even know how. I only want to find out who I am. I don't see any weapons on you. Yeah, I guess you're safe. But I swear, if you go all HAL 9000 on me, we're through. So can you find me a way out of here? Sure. I'll do a quick scan. I found a way out. There's a gap in the wall. It's behind you, approximately 6 feet, 8 inches tall. That is a door. That's the door, Scout. If I could get out that way, I wouldn't need your help. Sorry, my logic circuits are obviously still warming up. Give me a moment to make a more detailed scan. Investigate. Use Scout scanning mode to locate objects of interest. Move the viewport with the mouse and click to scan when the cursor turns red. Don't love having the mouse cursor on at the same time, but you know. Hello. Puzzle start. Okay. 8 means we can lock those in. Those out for that, it's those. After a while, you just learn how to read the grid, and you're just like seeing the matrix without even having to consciously work it out. Just say, oh, that number means this and this and this and this, and then you're done. Ah, you found an event. Look at Scout. He's so happy. Oh, thank you for the stretch reminder. Apparently, I needed that. Ladavi with the 4-month resub, saying, well played on Great Britain was great to hear in an all-woman final. Yep. I thought so too. Other people have some opinions, but yeah, logically and reasonably, it was great, and honestly, massive congratulations to the winner. She is, you know, an actual legend, so I just had a lot of fun doing it. We did the thing, we got the points, difficulty points, no assist points. I think I've located another way out. Could you verify that it's not another door? It's an event. That might actually work. Or at least it works in the movies. Only problem is it's sealed up with a metal cover. You don't happen to have a crowbar, do you? I don't think I have that feature. Worth try. The cover seems to be held in place by 4 metal screws. It can probably be removed for access. Okay, so we need a screwdriver. I'm guessing you don't have one of those either. No, I'll be sure to bring it up with my creator if I ever find them. What do you think you're doing, and what is that thing supposed to be? I am Scout. Honor, are you really that desperate for friends? I always knew you were weird, but I didn't think it was this bad. He's helping me. I didn't kill Blake, and I'm gonna prove it. How's a piece of junk like that going to help? Looks like you dug an old Betamax player out of the trash. Actually, I didn't meet Honor until I left the scrap heap. That explains the smell around here. What's taking that detective so long? You think someone his age would value time? Once I agree with you, Scout found an air vent that leads out of the room. I'm gonna get out there and prove I'm innocent. What? No way? I'm not letting you sneak out while I'm stuck in here. What are you going to do? Tie me to a chair? If you so much as touch that air vent, I'm telling Detective Cross. You get fired, Blake dies, and then you try and escape. You don't look so innocent to me. What if she's right? Escaping this room may not be the best option. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense, Scout, and we have to move fast. The longer we wait, the more time the killer has to cover their tracks. How do you know that? I've picked up a thing or two over the years. Murder mysteries were always my favourite kind of story. I just never expected to be in one. But before we can get out of here, we have to find some way to distract Becky. Question, Becky. What do you want? How are you holding up?
I'll be okay. No thanks to that idiot detective. I can't believe he's left us locked in here without any protection. What if the killer tries to finish off the rest of us?
You don't think they'd be trying to lay low?
How should I know? I'm not a murderer.
Maybe not. On the other hand...
What, the contract thing? Don't be stupid, Honor. That's just business. I'm not a suspect. I'm a victim of circumstance.
Sounds like you don't think much of Detective Cross.
He's so old. I thought real detectives were supposed to be cool and mysterious. The only thing mysterious about him is why he hasn't been retired yet.
Were you really fighting with Blake about your contract?
I do not want to talk about it. But can you believe these people? I'm their big star and they can't even find a few $1,000s for promotion. I swear it's like the yeah, bleh, bleh. That was... I swear it's like they want the show to die. This awards... What are you smiling about?
Nothing, it's just... Thought you didn't want to talk about it. If you really want to get out of here, you should let me go. The sooner I can prove I'm innocent, the sooner Detective Cross can concentrate on finding the real killer.
No way. If I have to be stuck in here, then so do you.
You're just mad because you're going to miss your stupid party.
Duh. It's the social event of the season, and I'm supposed to be there in 3 hours. If I don't get out of here soon, everyone will be drunk by the time I get there. They won't even notice me arriving.
You're more worried about getting to a party on time than about Blake.
Don't you care at all? Of course I care. It's tragic, but this isn't just any party, it's a Mitzi McCree party. Do you know how hard it is to get on her guest list? I've been trying for months. Not that you'd understand. You always got invited to these parties with your husband. Oops, sorry, ex-husband. Maybe now you're divorced, you finally see what it's like for people like me. You know, people who got where they are through hard work, not by marrying some rich guy.
I auditioned like everyone else.
Oh, sure. And who got you the audition in the first place? I still don't understand why you divorced him. If I had a guy who got me into Mitzi McCree parties, I'd never give him up.
Moving on. So how does it feel to finally meet our biggest fan?
Who, John? He's so pathetic. He keeps trying to talk to me about poetry or some crap. As if I want to hear poetry at a time like this.
You'd think your biggest fan would know you aren't interested in art.
I am into art, but fashion is the art of the 90s, Honor. And John is anything but fashionable.
Alright. Questioning Becky produced no valuable things. Let's investigate the room. Scout, scan. Engage green mode. Oh. The microwave. Puzzle start on the microwave. Okay, 3 break 5 is 9, so it's an offset of 1 in the overlap. And this is what my brain process sounds like when I'm doing Picross. If something is not clear, please reread. That is a screwdriver. Oh, okay. Why was there a screwdriver in the microwave? That seems like a terrible place to keep it. Seriously, the music in this is great.
Oh no, I've found something. My ontological database indicates it is some kind of tool, but all further data is damaged or missing.
It's a screwdriver, Scout. This is just what we needed. Hey, Tully, wasn't it? I'm guessing this is yours? Huh? What makes you think that? Well, because, I mean, you're a handyman, so... Oh, right, yeah, huh, sorry. So, do you mind if I borrow this? Mind? Why would I mind? I'll lend you a tool anytime you like. No. No, thank you, sir. Maybe after we get out of here, you and me could go grab a coffee. Scout, if you've got a cattle prod attachment, now's the time. Well, you know where I'll be if you change your mind. Excellent. Now we can screwdriver. Can we click on there again? No? Okay. Right. What are we beeping on now? There's something by the chair. Yes, I realise I'm just going quiet as I solve these, but that's because if I had to explain the process, we would be here all day. Like I say, after a while you just get very used to doing these, and it just becomes a very satisfying function. Anyway, I found a... Oh, it's a Miss Terry toy. Can't wait for higher resolution puzzles. What's this toy doing here? Hey, be careful with that. Don't you realize what you're holding? Some kind of action figure? Action figure? That's not an action figure. It's a Miss Terry figurine. And a rare one, too, if I'm not mistaken. Huh. Thought it looked familiar. Guess I didn't recognize Becky without a scowl on her face. How come it's so valuable? Well, since you're interested, this particular figurine has a small but hilarious mistake. Take a look at the face. Do you notice anything? Aside from the strong urge to pull Becky's head off. No, the eyes are the wrong color. Isn't that funny? Like, how do you get the eyes the wrong color on Miss Terry? Ha 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 ha! They only made 200 before they noticed the problem, so they're very rare. I wonder how it got here. I've actually got another one just like it right here in my... Wait, is that mine? You took it out of my bag. You're a thief. A thief? It was just lying here on the floor. On the floor? It's worth hundreds of dollars. There are people out there that would kill to own this. Calm down. It's just a piece of plastic. Just a piece of plastic. Come on, John. Remember what Dr. Frierstein taught you. I'm sorry if I shouted. I just can't stand to see priceless collectibles being abused, especially when they belong to me. Sorry, John, I really didn't know it was yours. I should probably take it back before I get any idea it's about shoving Plastic Becky here into the garbage disposal. No, Dr. Frierstein says I have to learn to share. Now, can I pause this? No. Can we get to the end of this conversation quick, sharp?
Besides, you are Detective Oates after all. If I can't trust you, who can I trust? Ha 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 ha. You were kidding about the garbage disposal thing, right? Ah, perfect. Menu, thank you. Right. I need to take a break. It's been an hour already, so I will be back in about 3 minutes. I just need to run some ads. Recommend you all, you know, get up, have some fluids, insert some wet, move around, have a snack if you want, take your meds if you need to. All of these good self-care things. And I will be back in about 3 minutes, like I say, with more Murder by Numbers, because this is exactly the kind of chill, fun anime I needed right now. Okay, love you all. See you in 3. And we're back. Hello, everyone. Let's get back into this. What did we just do? It was like 3 minutes ago, Emma. How has your brain disappeared already? We got a screwdriver. Yes, now we need to screwdriver the thing. How do we do that? Given the investigating question, our own... Oh, yes, and we found the figurine. There you go. Click show evidence to show evidence. Select West Counter suspects. Prompt new revelations. Would you like to see a tampon? What are you giving me that for? Oh my god, are you tracking my cycle? What kind of a weird stalker are you, Honor? Excellent. Good talk. Anyway, would you like to see the small doll of yourself? Oh, great. Even more crappy merchandise? Is that the outfit from the marching band episode? No, it's from the one with the alien bug cult. Ugh, I hated that episode. You know, it took Casey 3 hours to get all that green gunk out of my hair. Excuse me, Miss Call, I couldn't help overhearing, and I have to politely disagree. It wasn't just gunk, it was insect mucus. It wasn't green, it was grey. I've seen it on VHS about 100 times. Step back. I don't care what colour it was, that crap was in my hair. But those details are very important. Without a consistent world, the show would fall apart at the seams. Oh, please, it's all made up anyway. As long as I'm there, people will keep watching. But the real fans value internal logic. You've got to construct a rich and consistent canon to build long-term viewership. To anyone who needs to hear it, don't be this guy. What the hell have canons got to do with anything? I can't believe you're so ignorant. This is exactly what caused the show to go downhill last season. You ought to be ashamed of what you've done. Downhill? Are you crazy? I've never looked better. This isn't about you. Now, I know you're crazy. Well, that'll work for a distraction. I didn't know human faces could display that shade of red. John really cares about the show, huh? I almost feel bad for Becky. Almost. I think we have everything we need now, Honor. Are you ready to open the air vent? Ready as I'll ever be. Yep. I'm looking forward to exploring this ventilation system with you. You know I can't tell if you're joking or not. I don't know if I'm capable of joking, Honor, but I would like to learn how. Wait, before we climb in, any idea where this vent goes? I don't want to end up in the furnace. Not generally how air vents work, but go off. I could try mapping the internal topography with active radar. I don't have a clue what that means, but if you think it'll help. Puzzle start. Find all your easy 10s. And then just work it in from each side.
That shouldn't be there. A map. Or indeed on that side, because the camera's the other way around. We found a ventilation map. Look at Scout, he's so happy. Another 6,000 detective points. Yay, we are now E rank. A new bonus puzzle has been added to Scout's memory bank. Love that. Mapping complete. The vent leads to another room of a similar size to this. Probably Blake's office. I didn't think I'd be heading back there so soon. Should I look for another way out? Nah, if I'm going to find a way to prove I didn't kill him, his office is the best place to start. Just hope we don't run into Detective Cross when we get there. This vent looks pretty tight. You sure we're not going to get stuck in there? Don't worry, Anna. My sensors have already measured your body, and... You did what? I took approximate measurements of your body. Compared to the diameter of the ventilation shaft, it's unlikely you'll become stuck. Did I do something bad? Scout, you can't do that kind of thing without asking. Consent is important, kids. Sorry, Anna. I didn't realize. How about you just delete those measurements and we'll pretend this never happened? What measurements? Hey, you can make jokes. Come on. Let's get in that vent before I start having second thoughts. Thanks, closed captions. No sign of Detective Cross. What's the plan now? It's got an iMac. Remember the iMac? They were the coolest thing back in the day. Good question. They'll find whoever did this to you, Blake. I'll make sure. Scout, can you see anything? I can currently see 432 objects. Can you be more specific? Or should I scan them all individually? No, I mean, can you see anything that might shed some light on what happened? It's going to be a lamp, isn't it? And before you say anything, I don't mean the desk lamp. Got there first. Understood. I'll scan the room. But before we do that, you said you had a bonus puzzle for us. In Scout's memories. Oh, we have 4 hypotheticals. Let's see what these are about. Because I don't know if I ever did these back when I played this before. God, this is some of the bounciest music you've ever heard. And I believe this is by Mediatonic, who are the same guys who made Fall Guys. So honestly, yeah, I would assume the music's by the same people that did it for that. It's got the same kind of bounce. We found a coffee cup. Okay, these are just puzzles on their own. We found a car tire. I can tell you where to find 4 of them. 5 if you're feeling extra conscientious. I have no idea if me quietly doing Picrosses is going to be remotely fun to watch, but I guess that's the thing we're going to learn. But But like I say, I'm mostly just here for chill vibes. And I think we provide. We found a crown, shield, police badge. You enjoy the relaxing splotch sound? Well, we're gonna get a lot of that. Oh, 10 by 15. Neat. That's 12 is 3 offset. So that was it. Just kind of sat back triumphantly. There was another square to collect. And that's a first aid kit, yeah. Right, so we will get a memory once we've completed all of these. Well, why don't we do all the F rank ones? Just because they're here. Uh, 322, that's 9. If that one's in, then we're clear. God, the music in this is so chill. I know anybody who had Emma talks about how good a game's sound design is, take that off your bingo card. And no, before you ask, then there are not official House of Hubris bingo cards. If you want to make one, that's up to you. Do I have an undo button? No, I will just have to manually fix this. I can do that. Stupid hands slipping. Okay, come on. That's clean. There. That has to be there. Just finishing all the corners. And we find a stage light. And now we all appreciate how satisfying the word Klieg is to say. Klieg. This stream brought to you by the word Klieg. 6 gives us that. They're both 2s. 6 goes to there, and then nothing else. Seriously, this music, it's a bop. So much bop. There are 7 there with a 4 in it, so the center has to be 1. Charities Lady with the gift sub. Congratulations, Emily, for getting that, and thank you so much. Your kindness is honestly deeply appreciated. And apparently it gave me just the boost I needed to get some more progress on this puzzle. Driving to family festivities and listen to me solve puzzles you won't be able to see. Well, I mean, the puzzle solving is only part of this. You will also get my stellar general telenovela voice acting for the visual novel segments. We're just doing puzzles at the moment. But yes, enjoy whatever festivities you have going on, or at very least, survive them. And more to the point, you can enjoy this music, because once again, as I say, bop. There we go. Bam. We found a... Oh, pack of cigarettes, that's what that is. Okay. There will be pie. Excellent. I mean, pie makes most things better. Although, that said, I have very little experience with what you Americans call pie. American pie, very different beast. From what I understand. I am not attempting to spark any kind of pie-based definition war here. Also, don't baste pies. Great song. Okay, yeah, I suppose I walked into that one. What's that? 11, 12, 13, 14, and we've got 1 block, so that's fine. Yes, we found cigarettes. We are a terrible influence on the viewing public. Why would you let your child look at these low-res cigarettes? For some reason, despite this music sounding nothing like it, I suddenly have "Wear Black" by the Mountain Goats stuck in my head. I mean, probably just because I saw them on last week and they were amazing and they performed that. But still, it's weird that it should come up in my head while doing this, where usually I'll have picked up on some music that the game music sounds like. I was about to illustrate with examples of I'm currently playing Persona and keep getting the same handful of songs in my head because the game music does like a little progression that reminds me of them. But there's other music playing, and as such, I cannot remember what any of them are. Cool story, I know. Oh yeah, 355 is already a lock for that. Just have Korobeiniki and the Lavender Town music in your head constantly. Weirdly, that's kind of a vibe. There's a particular kind of off-kilter implied by both of those, and I'm kind of here for it. Yeah, no, I pretty much... I usually have Korobeiniki somewhere in my brain. Now, if I hadn't put my voice mod panel on the same screen as this game and thus couldn't see it, I do actually have a voice filter I keep using for things, which is just auto-tunes me into the Tetris song. Because, you know, that's what you do, right? That's how effective communication is achieved. Auto-tune Tetris. I am endlessly amused by this, of course, because I'm very easily amused, let's be real. Cool, thanks, Ladavi. Now it's stuck in my head as well. And you're welcome, everyone at home. We found a disco ball? Yep, that's what it is. We're never going to see the payoff for these, or at least not for a long time, because this is case 3. Right. That's 8, so 2 offset is those 2. That's 8, which puts it there. That's going to be stuck in my head all day now, damn it. 8 after 9 now. Right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, got an edge, that's nice. Always good when you get edges, because then you can just spawn things straight off them. Because turns out when you're at the edge, there is only one direction it can go. Which sounds like song lyrics. And frankly, given the number of song lyrics that have by now been written in this world, they probably are. Okay, what else have we got? That has to be one. That locks that there. Nice. Right. Got that. Can't do anything on there. Is that 5, 6, 7, 8? No. Okay, the 1, 1, 2 can't all be in there, so the 2 has to be down here. So that's something to know. Don't know why I hadn't locked those off. There we go. yes, as alluded to in my previous tweet, if you saw it, apologies if I sound a little off today, I am ill. Turns out, going to a concert on Thursday, then karaoke with all your friends on Friday, and then a quiz tournament on Saturday after having not seen people for a long time, is you basically just get the con plague. So that's fun. So yeah, if it sounds like I've taken up smoking, that could just be because I'm voicing the detective, but also it could be because my throat currently is no bueno. 5, 6, 7, 8, so that means that has to be 1 now. There aren't 3s, so that can't connect. There we go. Close those off. That's 1. Okay, it leaves us with these. Right, and we know that each of the 4 columns can only have 1 in, which means, and there has to be at least 1 break between the 2 1s, so it has to go 1 break break 1 while the 2s are in the the 2 are in the other row. So it's the only way it can work is that. Otherwise, you have a spare break. Found a palm tree. You live in LA. That isn't hard. 2 more of these. Let's go. Let's go, gamers. 13 means them and that. 12 means that and them. Close them off. 12, so they can't all fit in there, so the 5 has to be back here. Which clips the end of the 7, so it can't go there. And what's this? 9, 10, 11. Now we're at 14. Put them in. Again, I feel like I'm completely failing to actually explain the method, but then also I'm not particularly trying. Just, you know, trust me that this is correct. Six out of 8 puts those, which are maxed there. That has to be the 3. And 4 out of 5 means that, and then that has to be that 1. That has to be the 3. But yes, I'm meant to be going to a thing tomorrow, so if this virus could just sod all the way off. as soon as it likes. Sometimes I say sentences like that and I just remember just how English I am sometimes. I know I play the accidentally American card a lot, but occasionally just so English. Yay, we found a stapler. Great. Important evidence. Somebody has a red swing line stapler. Uh, 2162, that's 11, 12, 13, 14 is one off. Oh, 7 there, puts them up. That could still be either. This one. Now, if there's a square there, then that's the 3, and that can't be a thing. And if there isn't, then that has to be a 1, and that can't be a thing. So either way, that can't be there. And that gives me something to work with on this edge, which, although really all it does is take off space from those 2 rows. That's not quite. There we go. The furthest that can go is another 4 that way, so it has to have that. Move it. Oh, I forgot to mark that off, so there's that at least. And if this was the 5, there wouldn't be space for the 2, so it must be the 2. 5 goes in here. Nice. What else? Come on, brain. Okay, that can't be the 2 because there wouldn't be the space for the 3 one after it, so that has to be the 3. This also has to be a 3 because there's no space for 2 behind it, so those can't be. And it has to be the second 3, no, the first 3, even the second digit. So those go there. Okay, we're making some progress. Six, 7, 8, 9. There's 2 offset for there, which means those are locked, which means those are locked. What's this? 8. 10 out of 14 gives us that. Oh, that's already a 4, so we can lock it out. And the 2 has to go in there. Again. Oh no, this has to be part of the 3, so that means it can't be in there, so that has to be there and there. Oh wait, we can be extending these from this pseudo edge, so that has to be the 2. There we go, it's all starting to come together, and just like whichever member of the A-team you would like today, I do love it when a plan comes together. The plan in this case being do the Picross to the tune of Do the Bartman. Nothing should ever be done to the tune of Do the Bartman, I apologise unreservedly. I apologise for the 90s. In my capacity as a resident 90s kid. It was in many ways a creatively and morally bankrupt time. But you know, it's probably better than the alternative. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I may be falling asleep with my eyes open. This virus has hit me hard, y'all. Also, the soothing music is probably not helping with that situation. All over but the crying. Also, why are you crying? It's just a Twitch stream, babe. Calm down. We found a book. Oh no, a folder. Like a book, except it hasn't got anything in it. Yes, we already did this section. Yes, what now? Scout, can you see anything? We found a bunch of things. Lamp joke. Investigate. Murder mystery. Which honestly, kind of a good name. We found a chair. Go us. Chair get. What do you mean we don't get to keep the chair? We've already named it. Its name is Roncesvalles. It is a majestic name. Born by heroes and kings before it. And now you would deny the newest heir to the Roncesvalles line. Yeah, like I say, big energy today of I don't know where these riffs are going and I apologize. Who am I kidding? Never apologize. I doubled down. I meant everything I said and was fully aware of it. Believe me. Oh, you're supposed to say it like believe me. Oh, well, in that case I screwed that up. There I was thinking it was a simple imperative. I don't know what we found. A medical report. Oh, that's handy. Sorry, just checking my phone. I've been getting a lot of unexpected phone calls today. Who could imagine why? It's the medical examiner's report. Chef Cross must have called someone in to check the body. We use these in Murder Mystery when we used to need... Almost clapped there because reflex from doing voice reels, but I won't inflict that on all of your ears. Also, no definites yet, but we might be finishing after, like, at the next break time instead of going to the full 3 hours, because my brain feels like a big pile of bubblegum that somebody's punched repeatedly. That's about where I'm at mentally right now. We use these in Murder Mystery when we need to use when we need to know a different verb, the basics about a murder. You know, cause of death, time of death. People were murdered on your TV show. Yeah, it's literally in the title. I didn't realize. I thought you said you were innocent. Well, no one actually dies on the show, Scout. They're just acting. Acting. Ah, I see. The show wasn't real. You're just pretending to be an actress. No, I don't have time to explain this right now. Give me a minute to read the report. Cause of death, blunt force trauma to the head. Just like the detective said. Time of death, approximately 4:30 PM. Where was I at 4:30? According to my internal chronometer, that's when we met, in the parking lot. Of course, Scout, I think I just found my alibi. Miss Mizrahi, what are you doing in here? Nothing. What makes you think I was ever here? Bill, if such is your name. You really shouldn't be in here, Miss Mizrahi. You're going to get yourself arrested. I know I shouldn't be here, Bob, but I couldn't stay in that break room. How'd you even get out? Thought Detective Cross locked the door, which seems legally questionable. Crawled out through the ventilation system with a little help from Scout here. I am Scout. Hi, what is that? A flying fax machine? He's a robot of some kind. We haven't had much of a chance to get to know one another yet. Scout, this is Bill. He's the studio's one-man security team. Hello, Bill. Boy, technology these days is amazing, isn't it? My son can fax me his drawings from home and they come out right in my office here. Well, up until last week anyway. Now they've got him doing macaroni art at school. Cheese gummed up the machine, something awful. Not, I believe, how you meant to do that, but let's move on. Bill, I've got to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. Can you help? You know I'd do anything to help you out, Miss Mizrahi. I don't want to get in trouble. What have you been doing since Detective Cross arrived? He put me in charge of guarding the crime scene. He's got a lot to do, so I'm supposed to make sure no one gets in here or touches anything. You didn't touch anything, did you? Who, me? Ah, of course not. You got nothing to worry about. What about the medical examiner's report? You were reading it just a minute ago. Did you forget? The report? Oh, geez, that's super important. I'm going to be in so much trouble if Detective Cross hears about this. Thanks, Scout. You're welcome, Honor. What do you think of Detective Cross? Honestly, he's kind of scary. I told him I liked his badge and he towered over me like some kind of enormous angry telephone pole. I swear he looks twice as big up close. He just stood there, frowning at me. Felt like ass. Then he pointed at my tie and said it was unprofessional. I like this tie. All I want is to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. You're a smart cookie, Miss Mizrahi, but shouldn't we let the detective do his job? Wouldn't stay in the break room all night. No, thanks. Maybe he knows what he's doing, but it's taking too long. At this rate, the real killer's going to get away before he's even interviewed us. I know I'm just an actress in a detective show. Hell, I wasn't even the main character, but I can help. Maybe, but you're going to need some serious evidence to convince Detective Cross you're not a suspect. But the medical examiner's report says Blake died around 4:30 PM. I'd left Blake's office way before that. That's great, but can you prove it? I've seen it in your show, you need evidence. Scout, did you record anything on those cameras of yours? Yes, Honor. I automatically keep a cyclical buffer of the past few hours of visual input. However, I have no way of displaying these images. All that technology and they didn't need to give you a printer. I'll add it to the list. You know, that reminds me of the fancy CCTV system we were supposed to get. Then they trimmed the budget and it ended up only getting installed out in the parking lot. Typical management, I'm telling you. Any excuse I'm telling you there's big security guards and big TV. Wait, are you saying there's no CCTV outside? Sure. No one ever showed me how to use it, but it's there. Great. Bill, that CCTV will prove my alibi. I was in the parking lot when the murder happened. Can you pull the footage to show Detective Cross? Well, in theory, but you need my fingerprint to open the security office door, and I'm supposed to stay here and guard the crime scene. Got it from who? Everyone else is locked in the break room. What if the murderer comes back? Then Scout will, blast it with his death ray. Really? He can do that? Oh no, I don't have... Yes! That is a thing that he can do. Absolutely. Now could you go and get that tape? Please? Oh, jeez. Okay, if you're sure. I'll be as quick as I can. Oh no, I don't have a death ray. I know, Scout, just play along, okay? First real crime scene. It's nothing like I imagined. I thought you pretended to solve crimes on your TV show. I did, and I've read so many mystery... Homophones. No. Homographs. One of them's a homophone. I've read so many mystery novels, seen so many movies. Sounds stupid now, but I guess I convinced myself I'd know how to handle a real murderer. But now I'm standing here looking at the body of my friend and... Well, just got the tapes ready. Jesus! Detective Cross will do just fine, thanks. You want to give me an explanation, or shall I skip straight to the handcuffs? Okay. I'm gonna save. And honestly, I think we might leave it there. The next break's in a few minutes, but I can feel myself going, and honestly, with the last few days, I am just utterly exhausted, so I need to rest a bit so that I can go out tomorrow night, hopefully. Yeah. Let's do the wrap-up, shall we, before I pass out entirely. Thanks for watching, everybody who's watched. Thanks if you stayed to the end. It means a lot. Sooner than normal, though. If you like this, you know where to find me. But just in case, this is twitch.tv/Serasent. That's SERASENT. The House of Hubris. That'll all be up on the title card in a second. Streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. 2 PM British time, that is 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, I can count. What else? If you want to know when I am around, then you can follow us. Doesn't cost you anything, and means you get notified whenever I'm here. Also, if you do miss anything, VODs are available on the YouTube. VODs are available, sorry, on the Twitch for 8 weeks after the fact. For everything else, there's the YouTube link down there. Or that's youtube.com/@House of Hubris. Thanks for a lovely stream. Well, you're very welcome, Walking Dead. Thanks for being here. words. Yeah, so go to the YouTube, and it's got VODs for everything going back to the very start of the channel. There'll probably be a game there for you, and if not, let us know what it would be, and I might play it. Once I get finished with this feels like it might be a longish one. Yeah. What else? If you want to support me not being a real detective financially, you can, of course, subscribe or cheer on Twitch, as several people did today, which, again, thank you so much to all those people. Your generosity is beyond words for me, honestly. Yeah, but that's very much not necessary. Just turn up and have fun and hang out and be chill and be good to each other, and then everybody's having a good time. Then, what else? If you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, although currently caveats are it's a little bit interesting, you can find me on Twitter at House of Hubris, or again, link down there. Yeah, just be careful of my mentions, I guess. And I think that's it. I don't think I have any new projects to plug, so I might just stop it there. I will say, once again, thank you all for being here, and for just generally being lovely people to hang around with. I'm going to double save because I have anxiety. And then I'm going to say, love you all. Pending me getting much worse, we should be back for hopefully a full-length stream on Saturday. But until then, love you all, and I will see you later.